Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Book of Unwritten Tales 2. We need to take care of these cobwebs. Starting to look like my grandma's twat up in here.
The headmaster wants me to get rid of. Not only are there a lot of them, they're much too high for me. Wow!
Whoa!
It looks like this library has finally returned to life.
Place cleaned up nice.
What is this? Laws of Aventasia. Hello? Are you alive? You're not going to bite my finger off if I open you, right? In Bracken, men are forbidden by law from giving their wives a nasty look on Sundays. In Belzane, women are forbidden to wear fake moustaches if said wearing could incite temple visitors to laughter. Strange laws. Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yeah. Yeah.
The library's back, and the entrance can be found, funnily enough, in the entrance hall.
Understood.
That was a job pretty well done, right?
Do you want praise every time you are successful in doing something for which you are paid?
Yes, please.
Oh. Yeah.
Get back to work, Wilbur.
So.
Let's read the law book. Maybe there's some more laws
our
we need.
legislators come up with. In Shindula, men and women over 18 years are prohibited by law from opening their mouths while smiling if doing so would reveal more than one missing tooth. Oh, come on. No one could really come up with this stuff. These are the silliest laws I've ever heard of. In Seastone, public employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters. Oh, I take it all back. This book is coming with me.
Now that's something we can use.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes. Yeah.
Headmaster, have a look at this.
What do you have?
Heaps of old laws and regulations.
Indeed. Fantastic.
Do you think they're still valid?
But of course. As long as the law was not formally repealed, it has the same validity as the day it was adopted.
One of the laws says that government employees under 1.5 meters in height are not allowed to work at heights of more than 3 meters.
Veritably.
And yet you want me to remove the cobwebs in the hall, the cobwebs on the 5-meter high ceiling.
Oh, of course. Professor Weathervane, I wish to formally apologize. I should not have asked you to perform such a task. I did not know the law.
Ignorance is no excuse, but I forgive you. Can we then consider the task of removing the cobwebs as off the list?
But of course. Please, leave the book here with me. An old code of laws can be of great help in building a new order.
What I wanted to...
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. So,
You do.
a great team. I didn't read all of the books. Once I got started, many of the books remembered their texts. It was as if they were awakening from a long sleep. I only had to read a few sentences, and they were able to remember who they were again. The text came back, black as coal and crisp, and they began to quote from their contents. All at once. It was fantastic. Hello, friends.
He who from the world retires, void of hate is blessed. Who a friend's true love inspires, leaning on his breast.
Ah, very nice.
Wilbur, friend of books, has returned. Hail to our king!
Come on, I didn't do that much.
It is a kingly act to assist the fallen.
You seem to all be doing well again.
Oh, we have so many stories to tell, so much knowledge to share.
Tomorrow, I'll bring my students here. They could use a few good books.
And we could use them.
You said earlier that you need the students. What for?
You experienced it yourself. Books that are no longer read lose their power. They fade, they're forgotten. Our ideas and our knowledge only stay alive for as long as we're read.
Are all you books alive, then?
No, even here there are books that cannot emanate magic. Some books stay dead, no matter how often you read them.
Oh, I had a math book in school once. It was just like that.
I can imagine.
At last, the door to the library's reappeared. Things are going to get a lot livelier around here.
Oh, let's hope so. We don't want the library to be so ashamed of us that it hides again.
Is that why it disappeared?
Philosophy books that can't hold a thought. Dictionaries almost speechless. Travel books that have lost their way. We were not a collection one could be proud of.
I've got to go. Lots to do. Ta-da.
Goodbye, Wilbur. And take time for a good book.
Whatever. And you? Who are you?
From the spirits that I called, sir, deliver me.
Aha! A suitable book. The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Tell me, how did the apprentice get rid of the enchanted broom in the book again?
Back now, broom, into the closet. Be thou as thou wert before, until I, the real master, call thee forth to serve once more.
Back now, broom, into the closet. Be thou...
Let's try it out. Fuck are you going, you little stupid shithole?
Back now, broom, into the closet. Be thou as thou wert before. Oi, I said into the closet. Ah, well, at least that nightmare is over and the entrance hall is swept. Now I can go see Headmaster Block.
Dirt devil, baby.
Oh, what happened to these books?
A sad story. Their fate was sealed by the leaky roof.
Well, maybe I can fix them.
It's too late for that.
Correct. That's why we should help them before they're destroyed. Oh, no. Not this again.
We've already been through all this. The book friend hasn't got time for silliness.
Time is irrelevant. You are irrelevant.
The books are ruined, and there's nothing we can do to change that.
Hello?
Wilbur, I've been waiting for you for a long time.
You've been waiting for me.
Of course, for many years, since way back then.
But I don't think I've ever seen you before.
You didn't.
Of
course you have. Many years in the past. It just hasn't happened yet.
Who are you?
Call me Emmett. Emmett, the Book of Time Travel.
Alternatively, Emmett the Scatterbrain.
I know everything there is to know about time travel.
Captain Nate travelled back in time. He had an amulet from the Archmage.
But our bewildered friend here thinks you can just zip around the time stream without the use of any magic at all.
Just into the past. The future isn't written yet. Have you never heard of the word paradox? Eh?
If it were possible, we could save those poor books from being soaked through. And how exactly does this all work? Time travel without magic, I mean.
Why, how all journeys with books work. You read about a time, imagine it, and then, great Scott, you're there.
Hey presto, tra-la-la. It's that simple.
Precisely. If it didn't work, I
Not
wouldn't
Christopher
be
Lloyd, is
telling
it?
you about it.
Thought it sounded like him, and then he just said, "Great Scott."
It can't hurt to try. Send me to the past.
Are you absolutely certain? The past is a strange place.
No, I think it just
Tell
sounds
me
like
about it.
Well, listen. And the world was the same, and yet different.
What?
Cool!
This?
This game would be so much cooler if it looked like this all the time. Even the music went 8-bit.
Hello? Can you still talk?
What do you mean, still?
We've always been able to speak. We are living books. And you are?
Wilbur, from the future.
Naturally.
Tell me, why does everything suddenly look so strange in here?
Strange? What do you mean, strange?
It's never looked any different.
But it did. In my time, it was all much sharper and somehow more detailed.
Oh, so things look sharper in the future.
Yes, it feels a little harder to move about, too.
Have you suffered a knock to the head recently, my young friend? Perhaps you should consult a medicus.
Those books in the corner there, how long have they been like that?
A tragic story. A few years ago, somebody was supposed to repair a hole in the roof, but they forgot.
That's why I'm here. I just don't think I've traveled back far enough.
You don't say.
A book about time travel sent me here. Where is it?
He never shut his flap about his crazy theories, so we took care of it.
I'm just gonna take a little look around here.
Please yourself.
There's no trace of the librarian at this point in time either. There's a few broadhead nails. Maybe for nailing books with wooden covers. I'll take a few. Burying a book underneath its peers. How could you? What the others did to you wasn't very nice.
Books are very stubborn. Once you've written something in them, it's very difficult to change their mind.
It actually worked! I'm really here!
That can't be disputed, but what worked?
Time travel, whatnot. You sent me back to this point in time.
It worked? Great Scott! It worked! I always knew it would!
Send me a few more years into the past. Please.
How do I do that?
Well, you tell me about the past, and I imagine exactly what it was like.
I see. All right, then. A few years ago, things were very different around here.
Hello? Hello? Shh, this is a library. Why are you shouting like that?
But that's just it. I can't hear myself.
What do you mean you can't hear yourself?
The words I'm saying. I've been struck dumb.
You're talking nonsense. If you were mute, how could we talk to each other?
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, so here we are back in even earlier times, like Maniac Mansion, Zach McCracken graphics and shit. Very cool little homage that they did to the games of yore. And what's funny is our inventory, of course, is still very nice and detailed. A toolbox. Finally, a trace of our unreliable workman. Locked. The further you travel into the past, the more Spartan everything seems to be. Back then, back in this day, there were only a handful of something or other. Hey, you're intact.
Why shouldn't we be intact?
Because of the hole in the ceiling. The rain will fall through and you'll get wet.
Oh, someone will take care of that.
I've come from the future, and let me tell you, you're in terrible danger.
Ha! You youngsters always have to be so overdramatic.
But
we've hardly been lying here a few years, and now you want us to move elsewhere? Strength is born of calmness, my hectic friend.
But the roof, the hole.
Ah!
You need to slide over to the side a bit, then the water can't hurt you.
We're too old to move. Anyway, this here's our rightful spot.
That spot can't be that important. Especially not when your lives are at stake.
Not that important. This place is exactly the right distance from the fireplace in order that we stay warm, but not get too hot. In summer, 2 airstreams meet here from there and there, and we have the whole room in view without having to turn around the whole time. We're staying right here, in our spot.
I see the ladder and tools, but I don't see the workman.
Oh, he's just gone out to fetch something.
I'm pretty certain he won't be coming back.
Why? In the spring it'll only be 5 years since he disappeared.
Sometime in the next 20 years, someone will take the ladder and the tools away, but by then you'll already have rotted.
Now listen here. That's not the kind of thing you say to old books, and we've probably got a good century or 2 ahead of us.
I'll be right back.
We'll be here. Wilbur?
Yes, that's exactly the problem. You fucking stupid book. The ladder leads up to the gallery. From there, you can probably reach the roof. Without tar paper or something like that, there's no way I can fix the roof. There you are. You could have warned me that you can't hear yourself talk back in this time. It's quite irritating.
And do I know you?
You're the time travel book, aren't you?
I know. I've only been bound by the librarian.
I know what your theme will be. Time travel.
Time travel? Sounds quite crazy.
Yes, but it works, at least in this room. You sent me here.
Me? You? Time travel.
You are the only book that knows anything about it. However, that does cause a few problems.
Yes, but time travel. I'll learn everything about it. The words will fly off my pages and everyone will want to read me because only I hold the secrets of time travel. Hooray!
But wait! Where the fuck are you going? Now how do... Oh, shit. Hello?
What is it now?
Do you... Perhaps I might be a little stuck here in this time.
Aren't we all?
Well, yes, but I'd really like to go back to my own time.
Us too. Everything was better in the past. Look at all this newfangled gadgetry. All that youth is interested in colorful pictures, and then there's that dreadful music everywhere you go. It was a different place in the past. People still read.
Could you tell me more about back then?
Of course. Everything was wonderful.
You're in a brightly lit library. A fat man in dungarees is sleeping in front of the blazing fireplace. The distinct odor of alcohol hangs heavy in the air. So now we're back in a text adventure. How all these games started out originally. Before graphics. Let's look at the workman. A snoring man with stubble on his chin wearing dirty dungarees, with some empty wine bottles beside him. And there's a strap with a key on it hanging around his neck. We're going to use the flap opening spell with the leather cord. You take out your wand and perform some impressive magic. The knot in the leather strap around the drunken man's neck comes undone. The key slips from the strap and sits invitingly on top of the man's fat belly. You take the key from the man's fat belly and hold it up in the air, triumphantly. Got it! Let's look at the library. You look around with your eyes peeled. No ladder, no toolbox, but there's a roll of tar paper. I have a feeling that this workman isn't particularly well organized. Let's take the roofing paper. Right! You take the heavy roll of roofing paper and add it to your immeasurable inventory. Hello?
Who are you? The workman's assistant?
You could say that. I need to travel to the future.
Why do you want to go there?
No time to explain. Listen up. Alright, so we're forward in time a bit. Lots of tools. I only need the hammer, though. Alright then. Time to repair this fucking roof.
Later.
That's it. The hole is patched and the books are saved.
Great.
Did you mean that sarcastically? It's always hard to tell when you can't hear voices.
No, really, super.
I saved your lives. You shouldn't be making fun of me, and I said that indignantly.
You're a hero.
You cocksucking books. I saved these books' lives, and yet they're still making fun of me. At least I think they are. Oh well, the good deed should be thanks enough. Still, a little recognition would be nice.
I don't like science fiction.
There's an additional dimension there. We call it the third dimension.
What's this? Dear Wilbur. Hey, a message from the time travel book. Shortly after you traveled back to your time, I left the library. There is a lot out there to discover. Time travel must be possible, even without magic and outside of a magical library. Don't you agree? I want to thank you for everything, book friend, for saving those curmudgeonly old books. Above all, for giving me a topic, nay, even more, a passion. Take this gift as thanks. May it always keep your clever head dry. Wow! What a stylish hat! Old but not rotten. I wonder if they can remember that I saved them. They don't know that they would have rotted without my help. For them, it never happened. The fire is once again an ordinary fire. I don't know how long I sat in front of it and read. Must have been a long time, and yet it flew by. I think for the troll and the others, I was probably only gone a few minutes. It seems to be back to normal. The magical interlude doesn't seem to have left any scars.
Magic broom.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Respectfully reported. The hall has been successfully cleaned.
Got it.
It was pretty exhausting.
Uh-huh. Very nice.
What I wanted to...
Yeah.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So...
You are doing...
Alrighty. How's this dingleberry back? I already knocked his ass out. I guess I have to close the window.
Bye!
Oh, you fucking rum-dum. Oh my god, Wilbur, you're a fucking moron.
That's it! I locked him out! All tasks completed.
Wilbur!
I just want to say I've completed all the tasks.
You have? As was to be expected. There are a few other things. The other floors have yet to be cleared of rubble. And there are holes in the roof. Also, we have a problem with giant spiders in the basement. In addition, take care of the banquet for tomorrow.
Headmaster Block?
Shoo, shoo! I want to call it a day.
But...
You can blow me, sir.
But it's impossible for me to finish by tomorrow.
Impossible? Impossible? I thought nothing was impossible for Mr. Gnome.
You and the council leader, you two will never get away with this.
All floors, the roof, the basement, and the food before tomorrow morning. You come up with a way to get it done.
What do you say to that? That's unfair. Nobody could do all these tasks alone. I don't even need to try. I'd best go into town and talk to Remy in the inn. Maybe he'll know what to do. Something's weird here. No one could finish all those tasks by tomorrow.
Doodaloo, doodaloo.
Huh?
Diddle-oo,
Doodaloo.
Yes?
That is not correct.
What do you mean?
The tasks could be completed.
Yeah, by any real mage professor.
No, most mages do not enjoy physical work at all. They let others do the work.
But I don't have the gold to pay an army of craftsmen.
For centuries, mages have relied on golems for help. They are strong, work without breaks, and need no pay.
Ah, that sounds interesting. but I think I'm going to talk to Remy at the inn first.
Doodle-oo, doodle-oo.
Lock the door.
Very well, Headmaster Block.
What the hell?
Somewhere in
Then,
Advantasia.
Whoosh! I shot back up to the flying island on the carpet. But everything was, I don't know, girlified. And then suddenly Critter clobbered me over the head.
Are you sure that's how it all happened?
Yes! Or, no! The part with the transformation was later.
Is that the famous guy from fucking
But I
Professor
was
Snake
knocked
from
out,
Harry Potter?
Wasn't I? My memories are fragmentary, blurred. Wait. Everything was blurred.
And then I said to myself, why don't you go and visit your old friend the Red Pirate?
Oh, you always my favorite. And it doesn't change a thing if our friend over there had to bring you here in chains.
No bounty hunter can catch me. Zazzy couldn't, and him over there either.
Yeah, and you were nicely tied up when you arrived.
Yeah, well, that was just a momentary lapse of concentration.
I've been after you since you stole the Mary. And that little demon caught you within a couple of days. Good man.
I didn't steal the Mary, and he didn't capture me. I'm not really here. You've got even more pretty things here than before, back then.
The magical artifacts are like my
Children?
treasures. They are very valuable and powerful and dreadful.
Where have all the guards got to? Shouldn't all this here be guarded?
Bah! What about the artifact of divine fate? I don't have that yet. And I want it.
Ivo and the Archmage have hidden the artifact. I don't know where it is.
Yeah, you know. 'Cause if you don't, I could have you thrown off the island straight away.
I'm all right then. I know. I'll tell you if you let me go with 4 chests of gold.
I've got a better idea. I let you live. Oh, no, let's see. I grant you a quick death if you tell me where it is.
If that's your bestest offer, it's time for a quick getaway. I also hit little people with glasses on, with pleasure. All right then, if that's how you want it.
The fuck is going on?
Ugh. Ugh. Take that and that. Ha! Had enough?
Oh, what fun. You'll last some action round here.
I'll take him outside and stick his head in some cold water. Perhaps he'll start thinking straight again, within the bounds of his capabilities.
That's a good idea. And once we're sober, we can get drunk again.
Leave me. I can manage.
What are you doing? You were only supposed to pretend you were drinking. The Red Pirate was supposed to fall asleep. We'd overpower the guards, grab the lamp, and beat it. That was the plan.
Plan, man. I needed that. Anyway, haven't you noticed? It's as if the whole island has died out. Not a single soul here. Apart from the Red Pirate. His screws are getting looser by the day.
And his tasting art leaves something to be desired.
There you are! Come, critter! We're getting out of here. There's something seriously wrong with this place. To the Mary! Ow.
Alright folks, well that wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned for more Book of Unwritten Tales. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.